A is for Audra, Broadway's leading ladies from A to Z. Written by John Robert Allman, illustrated by Peter Emmerich. A is for Audra, who awes and amazes, with each line and note, all the critics sing praises. B is for Barbara, and Barbara too, both versatile vocalists, equal by few. C is for Christine's crystal clear intonations, for which she won Tonys and standing ovations. D is for Dolly, that devious dame, played by Carol, Pearl, and Betty, and too many to name. E's for Elaine, whose deliver delights, and who often perform wearing little but tights. F is for Fosse, whose dazzling dancing made these triple threats feisty, fierce, and entrancing. G is for Gertrude, whose greatest success was a king teaching tutor who dressed to impress. H is the heavenly Miss Heather Healy, whose turn as Ada was daring and deadly. I is for Idina, whose vocals you know from Wicked or Rent or from Letting It Go. J is for Julie's sweet, silvery soprano, as bright as a bell and as pure as piano. K is for Kristen, whose range stupefies in spite of her small, less than 5 foot tall size. L is for Leah, the voice of Mulan, who broke Broadway's heart as the first Miss Saigon. M's Mary Martin, whose vibrance and vivid gave Peter his pluck and Maria her nerves. N's for Nell Carter, who had Broadway ravin' when she cooed Fat Waller in Ain't Misbehavin'. O's the outstanding Miss Kelly O'Hara as Nellie, Francesca, Miss Anna, and Clara. P is for Patty, whose belt big and brassy made Ava so mighty and Reno so sassy. Q is for Broadway's unquestionable queen, a glamorous goddess on stage and on screen. She's brilliant and bold and has talent in meters, ladies and gentlemen, Bernadette Peters. R is for Rose, Broadway's maddest of mothers, in show-stopping turns, Miss Merman and others. S is for Sultan, whose singing and tapping kept spectators chatting and cheering and clapping. It's also for Solomon, who wrote those plum parts for women with substance and strength and with smarts. T is for Tanya, whose titanic range include Jelly's Last Jam and Caroline or Change. U is for Miss Uma, whose charm is contagious each time she bursts out on the Great White Way stages. V is for Victoria, whose voice, operatic, makes any sore score, whether light or dramatic. W's the wondrous Miss Lily White, whose ruffle runs and scant sounds so wonderfully right. These divas are dynamos, and you should know 'em, but didn't fit anywhere else in this poem. So here are some extra exceptional names of exalted, exciting, and excellent dames. You know who's last? If you don't, take a guess. Z is for Liza, with a Z, not an S.